Car buying is at an all-time high, and here to talk about all the new models for 2022 is the executive editor of Autotrader, Brian Moody. Hey, Brian.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Absolutely. I'm excited to talk about the new cars coming out, but it's only summer and we're already talking about the new models for 2022?
It's a little early, that's true, but we are seeing some 2022 models. In fact, a few of them have already been out for a while, and you can even buy some 2022 model year cars. Part of this is pandemic related, part of it is from that microchip shortage, but also the business is just changing a little.
All right, with more people hitting the road now than ever, let's talk about some of the new hot cars for 2022.
Well, we'll start with a car that's hot in terms of popularity, and that's the new 2022 Honda Civic. This car is a little bit more of a premium experience for a small car. It's inexpensive, but it feels nicer inside and out. It's a lot more like, say, a baby-size Honda Accord. Some people even say it looks a little bit like an Audi. On the opposite end of the spectrum is GMC's new Hummer EV, the all-electric Hummer truck. It's got 1,000 horsepower in one version. It's so popular that their first edition, the one that has special badging and special release, already sold out. It goes off-road like crazy, has a clear roof. It can do these cool things with the wheels. It just looks amazing. And also that it's electric is kind of interesting.
Wow, now that is a hot car. So let's talk about the Bronco that everybody is talking about.
Right, and that's a good place to be if you're selling Broncos. The Ford Bronco is going to be a gigantic hit. Little bit of a delay in terms of it being available, but it's still going to come out. It's going to be a direct competitor with the Jeep Wrangler. The retro look plus its serious off-road chops mean it's going to be really just an amazing SUV. I picture it being popular with everyone from, I don't know, high school kids to families and everything in between.
Now, if we're out there shopping, what kind of deals should we look for?
Well, the short answer is not many. And the reason is that I know that's not what anyone wants to hear, but the truth is there aren't that many cars just sitting around. In fact, we recently found that there was a very short supply of minivans of all things. And so what that means is you're not going to go in there and say, tell you what I'm going to do. That's not going to work because there's a shortage of these specific types of cars, new and used.
Wow, that is very interesting. So times have changed really in the car buying world. So what are your top tips for shopping?
Well, so given what I just said about there not being an abundance of cars, the number one thing is be flexible. You're going to have to buy the car they have. So that means maybe you don't get your favorite color, you get your second choice. So being flexible is going to help you get what you want. And also just know ahead of time, going into it, I'm not going to be able to talk them down much because there aren't that many cars and there are a lot of customers.
Brian, thank you so much. For more information, just head to autotrader.com.